tissue that grows in the uterus, which we call endometrium, that tissue somehow migrates to the areas outside of the uterus. It gets planted there and it grows. Now, of course, if something grows outside of where it's supposed to be, it is going to cause a problem. This endometrial tissue, or the tissue that is mimicking it growing outside in the other areas of the pelvis, in between the intestines, all our different organs, is a problem. And what does that cause? It causes heavy menstrual periods, it causes pain, severe pain, whether it's during the period or even just spontaneously. Sometimes women will complain of having severe pain because of the endometrial lining just growing, and also have difficulty with being able to get pregnant. A lot of times we're told that these things are normal, so you're having really heavy periods and you're having all this pain, or you're even having bleeding outside of your period. So you just had your period, you know your period has ended, and then you just have this spontaneous bleeding. So you're having all these things, and sometimes we're being told that this is normal, but guess what? It really is not. Having a heavy cycle and an extremely painful cycle is not normal. So if you're having these different symptoms, what you need to do is you need to go and see your gynecologist and get diagnosed. So it could be other things, but we want to make sure that it's not endometriosis. If it is endometriosis, then we need to manage it and try to manage it well. So a part of the management is coming to pelvic floor physiotherapy, where we try to help to manage that pain. A lot of times surgery is required to manage endometriosis, so you get a good gynecological surgeon, and they, as best as possible, try to remove those lesions of endometrial tissue that have formed outside of the uterus, and they try to remove that as best as is possible. And then you come to physio again and we try to get things mobile, because one of the things that people don't realize, when these endometrial tissue has formed, now for example on your intestines, and a woman now has all this severe pain when their stool is passing through the intestine, because guess what? The cells literally make the tissue get stuck together, and our bodies were made to move, and if those cells and different organs can't move because of this endometrial lining being out of place, you're going to have pain. And a little pain, we're talking about serious pain. So a lot of times, some of us as women who don't have those issues, that we can't fathom the level of pain, and sometimes we think that women are exaggerating, but it really is extremely painful. Endometriosis Awareness Month, I want you to check up on your fellow women. You realize that they're having issues during their cycle, encourage them to get checked out. Or if you are having a problem and you never thought that it could potentially be endometriosis, I'm asking you to go and get checked, get those ultrasounds done, and get your diagnosis done, and then you can come in and we can try to help you to manage what's happening, the symptoms of endometriosis, as well as with your doctor, because a good plan, everybody coming together to make a plan, will help to get you in a much better spot.